Today, I'm going to tell you more about Royal's newest ship, Icon of the Seas. If you're a loyal Royal, you may be wondering what the cruise line is resurrecting from its other ships and what's brand new. Will you be able to get pizza from Sorrento's? Can you grab a coffee from Starbucks? Will there be an ice show? How about an adults-only pool? I'll tell you what we know so far. If that sounds interesting, please keep watching. Hello everyone, I hope you're having a splendid day, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm glad you stopped by. My last video was 10 jaw-dropping facts about Icon of the Seas, and I will link that video at the end if you'd like to check it out. But today, I'm going to go into depth about the venues, neighborhoods, and activities that Royal is planning to have on the Icon. I'll tell you what past Royal passengers will recognize from other ships and what's brand new. So with that being said, let's dive in. First, let's discuss the neighborhoods. Icon will have 8 distinct neighborhoods. A few of these will be familiar to loyal Royals. The first is the Royal Promenade. The Royal Promenade will have approximately 15 different restaurants, bars, and lounges. But for the first time, it will have floor-to-ceiling ocean views. So you will be able to see the ocean and even walk outside from the Royal Promenade. Next is Central Park. Royal is bringing back Central Park, which is a very popular neighborhood on Oasis-class ships. There will also be a suite neighborhood on the Icon exclusively for suite guests, and this area will have a private swimming pool and exclusive dining venues. Now let's talk about Icon's new neighborhoods, and the first is Thrill Island. This is where guests will find Category 6, the largest water park at sea. It will have 6 different slides. Thrill Island is also where you'll find Crown's Edge, which is part skywalk, part ropes course, and part thrill ride. In my last video, I went into detail about Category 6 and Crown's Edge, so be sure to check it out if you want more information. The next new neighborhood is Chill Island. This area will have 4 different pools, including the Royal Bay Pool, which will be the largest pool at sea. And Chill Island will also feature Swim and Tonic, Royal's first swim-up bar. Chill Island will also be where you can find Cloud 17, the adults-only retreat with an infinity edge pool. Surfside is another new neighborhood. Royal passengers will recognize this area as the old boardwalk area on the Oasis-class ships. Surfside is a neighborhood specifically for young families. Kids can play in Splashaway Bay and Baby Bay. And there will be a kid-friendly buffet in Surfside, so families can grab a bite without having to leave the area. The signature carousel will be in Surfside, as well as an arcade. Another new neighborhood is the Hideaway. This neighborhood has a beach club vibe with the first suspended infinity pool at sea. The pool will be surrounded by a multi-level sun terrace with jacuzzis, loungers, and a bar. And finally, we have the Aquadome. The Aquadome will be in the front of the ship. It's a place for guests to relax during the day while enjoying wraparound ocean views. And at night, this is the place to watch shows in the Aqua Theater. Now let's talk about eateries. Let's look at the new additions. The first 3 are in the Surfside neighborhood, the area for young families. The first new restaurant is the Surfside Eatery. This is the family-friendly buffet, and this is included with your cruise fare. Next is Surfside Bites. This is grab-and-go snacks, and it's also included. And finally, we have Pier 7. This is high-end beachside bites, and there is an extra cost for this. According to Royal, Pier 7 will have seafood-forward dishes, things like mango shrimp tostadas and surf and turf. The next new venue is in Thrill Island, and it is called the Deserted Milkshake Bar. At this milkshake bar, kids can enjoy sweet options, but there will also be spiked versions for grown-ups, and there is an extra cost for these treats. And finally, there's a new restaurant in the sweet neighborhood. This is called The Grove, and it's a Mediterranean restaurant, and again, this is exclusively for sweet guests. Now let's talk about some returning favorites. Of course, the Icon will have the main dining room and the Windjammer buffet. The buffet will be on deck 15, and of course, both of these are included with your cruise fare. In the promenade, you'll find Sorrento's Pizza, Starbucks, and Giovanni's Italian Kitchen. Sorrento's, of course, is complimentary, but there is an extra charge for Starbucks and Giovanni's. On deck 6, Icon passengers will find Playmaker's Sports Bar, and in Central Park, there will be 2 specialty restaurants, Chops Grill and Azumi Hibachi and Sushi. The spa will have Vitality Cafe, where you can get smoothies and fresh juices for an extra cost. And the Aquadome will have hooked seafood. The pool area will have sprinkles, so you can grab a free soft serve ice cream. And Chill Island will have El Loco Fresh. El Loco Fresh is where Icon passengers can pick up fast casual Mexican. And finally, we have Coastal Kitchen. This restaurant is exclusive to suite guests, and it will be in the suite neighborhood. This Coastal Kitchen will be 2 stories. Now let's talk about activities. The Flow Rider will be back, and more returning favorites include mini golf at Lost Dunes, rock climbing at Adrenaline Peak, and Absolute Zero, Royal Caribbean's largest ice arena. There will also be some new bars on the Icon of the Seas, and I talked about some of them in my previous video. One that I'm really excited about is the Dueling Piano Bar. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'd also like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. If you like my content, it really helps me out. Are you planning to sail on the Icon of the Seas? Are you interested in this ship? Let me know in the comments because I would love to hear your thoughts. If you'd like to talk Royal Caribbean cruising with me just a little bit longer, I will link to videos at the end that I think you might like. The video on the left is 10 jaw-dropping facts about Icon of the Seas. And the video on the right is 15 fast facts about Coco Cay, Royal's private island. Every itinerary on Icon of the Seas will include a stop at Coco Cay. Until next time, I hope you have happy and safe travels. I appreciate you and thank you so much for watching. Bye.